The judge should never make this decision because this decision is wrong and you all know that it is wrong.
Me, member who? I wear me out today because I know why you make your labor wrong them at all, but member me.
Bad man, I'm having the lowest vote in a parliament.
You see all of them police there, where you attend for pepper spray people, I send all of them number to my lawyer. So you have a next guest coming. Remember you have a case with my brother. So you have a next guest coming.
The little man run a EOJ when him last Paul Brown and him ever thief for box them.
My box, 7 box, they reach a road and them announce Andrew win.
Andrew have to go down. Andrew have to go down.
Siaga training man, him wickeder than Siaga.
Andrew got dead in his sleep.
And Babsy, you now go work neither because you're old murderer. You're wicked, you're drunk, you're so good like Darrell Vaz woman.
Big up the whole of hot water. Hey, even dash water, you might have about even pot water. Hot water. Big up that data, big up yourself, father. And I don't love and love alone.
Hot water people, what's going on? Welcome back, you know. We have some interesting news for you guys. So yesterday was the court ruling, or the court for Paul Buchanan and Mr. Holness, you know, that trial to see, you know, who really won the seat, you know, in the September 3rd election. Now, my people, I myself was on the ground yesterday, so I want you guys to hear just what a few supporters have to say, and also I'll just give you a true and final statement or a video, something to listen to, let you hear what really went down, my people. You get me? But stay tuned and we'll hear from some supporters.
What them say over there? Boy, laugh.
Like them say, say the case done from 9 o'clock because Paul Buchanan bring in paper late. That can never be. Paul Buchanan apply from the 4th, so in paper could never be late.
No, hearing not 10:50.
You're supposed to take money from nobody at all for try case. Let it try fair and square. Fair and square we need this thing to go. We don't need no bias with no money and go around the sagi judge. And no money and go around the sagi jury. We don't need none of that. A fair thing we want. We just need we the People's National Party are not the war board side, you know. We the People's National Party, we are not the war board side. And them are the war board and the hooligan, the labor wrong them.
One more witness.
On your power.
We need to put him in the handcuff. We need to put him in the handcuff. You so far him in there? And all of a sudden him gone 7,000.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, him a the bad man and him only have him a bad man and him have the lowest vote in a parliament.
Yeah.
Even Babsy have the most vote than him. He need to go on. Justice! Justice!
You have to go, you don't need to go, you have to
Justice!
Time tired of it. Time come. Because you say,
when mash up the country.
when the box they are counting, all judges that watch it and see the light going.
Oh, you know it's big
the
like
light going,
sweet
come back
pepper.
to Andrew when we don't see a box come. What
Yeah.
happened to Mr. Buchanan evidence that he has?
My box, 7 box, they reach a road and them announce Andrew win. That's why I'm coming on my shirt and I'm ready for him too.
Yes, see?
I'm ready for back my MP because here she just call me and tell me say, them are going to say, oh, them violate him something against Buck because him applied too late and Buck apply from the 4th of September.
Yes, all too late. All that.
Look why I feel something, so think you get nothing here.
Africa, Andrew Africa down. Andrew Africa down. Andrew Africa. After. Andrew Africa too wicked. And the wickedest problems I ever see come across. Wicked than Siaga.
I Siaga training. Siaga training and him wickeder than Siaga. Him say vote for Jamaica, but him don't love the people. Him say vote for Jamaica, but him don't love the people.
But you know what hear him say? Upon we halfway, we brought him but we see Jamaica. The girl said she's there from 5:30. Mama said she's there from 5:30. So all them are going to say 9 o'clock.
They say Andrew must go. And you know why Andrew go? Andrew too wicked. Andrew die and Andrew try to take away Buchanan case. And him know he no win. If he talk truth, because if he not talk truth, Andrew got dead enough. Andrew got dead in his sleep. Andrew got dead in his sleep. Him turn a one by it on. And we over there so the police.
Alright, yeah, so give me that thought there, my friend. Alright. So you think he might surely lose based on the numbers?
Yeah. The ballot box. Him surely lose, of course. Him go with. Him carry ballot, make labor and carry ballot box, them go different place. And all when my box no reach that Rosalie election vote.
No, it's good, man.
All when it no reach a Rosalie, it claims same win. Oh, Buck win 7,000 and 7,000 in our class constituency. Oh, that! Hey, girl, going about blood. Prime Minister. You good conjunctiveness. Oh, you win 7,000 and I don't have that in our constituency. That me say. Remember who? Me, remember who? I wear me out today because I know why you make your labor wrong them at all, but remember me. Me, CM1, me from Marlow, you give $60,000 with your labor right band for buy out and we run you. Boy!
We need justice, yes. I'm a son, we're 11-year-old. Do this. For sure you say, oh, we have talent, little boys in Jamaica. And we need them to go forward in our life. So all of them dreams they want to take away from them. Look how him talent and dry. I know you say, you lose and dry this and say, mommy, go and represent this.
And you know what I want to know? And the day and the night of the election box were counting. The whole world was sitting there, even the judge sit around his TV. So why the judge make this decision? The judge should never make this decision. Because this decision is wrong and you all know that it is wrong.
Alright.
And the little man round at EOJ, when him last Paul Brown, and him ever thief for box them, and him ever thief for forgive it to Andrew. And now the first him do it and them have him and Andrew not running him. Glass Brown round at EOJ need to go. And the Governor General, because the Governor General should see what I mean and know say him have a case in 28 account. True. So you know I know them say everybody will feel like everybody in Jamaica. All know we don't see an asset for Andrew.
You see, all of the police them where you tell the pepper spray people when them a protest. Remember ask you something when I go like say Jamaican people don't have a voice. We don't have a voice. Hold on. So me never know say all of we born dumb. We not supposed to talk. You see all of them police there where you are tell the pepper spray people. I send all of them number to my lawyer. So you have a next guest coming. Remember you have a case with my brother. So you have a next guest coming. Remember me tell you that. You can't stay there.
Here him a go say, anybody him here attack, him a go talk back.
Yeah, but
I'm not afraid of nobody. And if a war, that's not a prime minister attitude. That's not a prime minister attitude. That's not a prime minister attitude. Anybody attack, you go talk. And if a war, that's not a good attitude for a prime minister that running a country behave. We need someone else for our prime minister. We need a true leader. Mark Golden looked at him and said to him, when Mark Golden said to Andrew, ask Andrew for a copter to go down the country. He refused. Mark Golden have to go in his pocket and go rent a helicopter to go see the people. And him is the prime minister of the country. Him wife buy some big bucket of paint and throw it out and wash out the bucket them. And one can water and the bucket them go country go give people. Them can't pies the people. Because everybody Nobody reject it. And them for drink it. Him and all in a parliament. How can a prime minister go wash out bucket? How can a prime minister wife go wash out bucket? We go give country people water a country. And they said seal water. What happened to the money?
Some of the country.
And you know what I notice? They him a send out, him a take the people them and a thief the people them good food will come because him a walk my supermarket and the goods them when already save already, them outdated. So him a take in the new food and I send out outdated package go give people.
What I am saying, why I don't serve for some of the country people them know what the Prime Minister bring already. Them know what the Prime Minister bring. So if they want to give them anything was spoiled, them deserve it, not for them. Because them the last election, them give a clean sweep. And you saw God show them sign, and right now what them put him in back. Them run and put him back Anjo. Anjo not to win no election because a whole heap of country people come out, come vote for Anjo, whole heap of them. And them know where him give long time.
Alright, watch this. Why is it? Anjo and him houseboat in parliament. All of that we see them doing now, just bash down panic the opposition party. Them no want to talk. Them no want to hear nothing. As them attack and hear the big foot woman. Member have your seat. And a Torgo, the woman foot, Andrew the girl that share the man, you know. Remember me tell you, say Andrew the girl that share the man. When she ready, she beat him. But me I tell you, say, can't work in a parliament. Parliament are for two side of people. Parliament can't be for one side of people.
I thought they wanted to go.
The mothers cry, the father cry. Juliet must step down now. Andrew Holness must go now. Justice for Petersfield shelters. Justice for Jamaica. Help, help, help.
For go down. He want to turn Minister of Security for control the whole of the government. It now work. We don't want you nothing for me in at House of Parliament. And Babsy, you now go work neither because you're old murderer. You're wicked. You're drunk. You're so good like Darrell Voss woman. You can't turn Prime Minister neither. And one woman Prime Minister in a portion she done with no more class woman.
The EOJ, where Donovan carry a lot of them in the back door deal and was inside there. You see the man, the little old man around there when he Lawrence, when he no man. Lawrence Rowe. When you all money for buy out PMP and turn on and burn down the woman house and the all kind of thing. Andrew, God do not like ugly. And the whole of we are going to go one day, but you are going to go bad. And you have to go down. You are so wicked for a human being. I wonder how God spare you. Oh, God spare you, Andrew.
So what you say about the storm? You only say something about the storm.
Oh, Andrew. Come on, you know. I want to send the storm come here and I want to throw a bomb in the sea. And send the storm come here because you want the people them down the country for selling them land. For you build the new office, the new city. Andrew, God not like ugly, you now go build the city. Andrew, God does not like ugly. Remember the whole of us is the orange blood and the green blood and we are one. So the people them down the country, Andrew, where you make the TikTok of them, the truck and feel them, and the musician them have to feed them and all now you get generator to give people and you tell the people them say you loan them generator. The food with people for eat you tell them have to have ID. Andrew.
ID when them go vote.
Andrew, not for your people them who thief your vote did not have an ID, they swear.
Go down by your knee, Andrew.
They swear. Go down by your knee, Andrew. When you go in, you must sing this little song. Sometimes I fall on my knees to pray. Come, Jesus, come. Let the day be the day. Thank you.
You know, Andrew money now, but don't care.
Yeah, man, me not done. You know, just a forward, you know, nobody not there yet.
Hey, look out, hey, when me never seen enough. Me a 68-year-old. And me never seen a prime minister of 28 account here.
Pop. How much you road?
I'm born in a Buster time, in a Shearer time, in a Michael Manley time, in a PJ Patterson time, in a Portia Simpson time. Well, that is 6 prime minister that I know of. I don't know if I'm any. I'm blind now, that's 7. And none of them did not have.
Siaga did what? Siaga never born ya. And them a talk about Mark Gold in a white man. Siaga did what?
Never have 28 account in all my life. And I am 68-year-old with 10 boy picnic. I never hear that yet from a band. I'm a first pick in 1976. Some of them know me a big woman. How come you have 28 accounts with no more prime minister?
I say we not certified, mommy.
None of them not certified. Andrew must go down.
All right.
Power. Andrew have 2. Picking here, let me tell you, Andrew I tell lie. So Andrew no have nothing to live off of. Andrew, see Chang a battle for life then now because of the wickedness where Chang do. The wicked them what Chang do a hit a kill him. The wickedness what Chang do. And the wickedness what Chang do, Chang a battle for life.
Hey, hear the time.
I want to defend them.
I come, we just come. And we know what
Chang, say ask and kill. When you kill, you ask question. Chang, behave and go home. Andrew go pray. Andrew pray for you go dead. Repent, Andrew. Repent, Andrew. Repent. Andrew, repent when you were dead in a garden house. For when you go up on the rest of a garden house, you talk, you go drop down and dead.
So people, yes, people that was out, you know. Yes, they came out to support Mr. Buchanan, you know. As I hear many says, they don't think what happened was fear. And, you know, they state a lot of things which, you know, I do support some. You know, majority of what they said will get my support because, you know, when you look into things, you know, a lot of things is not right and we don't support slackness, my people. But yes, my people, I'm going to give you guys a more refined, or I should say a better video or listening to really what happened after the end of the court day. You understand? Let's get into it, my people, so you guys can have a true understanding of what went down.
The Supreme Court has dismissed Paul Buchanan's latest attempt to overturn the election result for the St. Andrew West Central constituency, which was won by Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness in September's general election. Buchanan, of the opposition People's National Party, filed an application for permission to seek judicial review of the decision of the constituted authority not to apply to the election court to void the results of the September 3rd poll. Justice Sonia Wint-Blair, in delivering the decision on Monday, ruled that the application was not arguable and was subject to a knockout blow in the law. The court found that the mandatory statutory time period for challenging the election results had expired and that the October 8th judicial review application was futile. The judge said even if the court granted the orders compelling the constituted authority to refer the matter, the outcome would be void because the law prevents the court from extending the time set by Parliament for such electoral challenges. Evening newsletters. In electoral matters, time is of the essence. Therefore, not only must this court be satisfied that the threshold test for leave has been surmounted, but there must also be an overlay of electoral realities as a matter of law. The judge said. She concluded that the threshold test has not been surmounted. The constituted authority is a special independent public body created under Jamaica's election laws to protect the integrity of national elections by deciding whether a flawed election should be sent to the election court, which could void results. The statutory period for the constituted authority to apply to the election court to void the taking of a poll is 14 days from the date the poll was taken. Buchanan has alleged numerous irregularities with the poll in St. Andrew West Central on September 3rd. Among other things, he pointed to the concerns about the electronic voter identification system and the process to identify voters. but the constituted authority dismissed his complaints. In this application, this court is being asked to make orders compelling the authority to apply to have the election result voided. However, this court has not received material evidence from the candidate concerning the delay in making the request to the authority. Justice Wintblair said, "Judicial review allows courts to scrutinize the legality of decisions taken by public authorities, and not the merits of the decision. It is for Mr. Buchanan to show that there are grounds for judicial review in the decision-making process of the authority. As the court is not concerned to correct the decision made by the authority," the judge noted. Wintblair also said Buchanan did not provide details on his inaction during the period since the election date. This period of inaction, between September 3-15, 2025, remains unexplained by Mr. Buchanan, the justice said. The election took place on September 3rd, with the 14-day statutory window for the constituted authority to apply to the election court opening next. Buchanan did not submit his request to the authority until September 16th, virtually on the eve of the deadline. Following the authority's refusal on September 30th, Buchanan submitted his application to the Supreme Court on October 8th. The unexplained delay in taking any steps to prosecute the electoral matter did not make judicial review an effective remedy when viewed within the legislative scheme, Justice Wintblair said. In its October 1st decision, the constituted authority said Buchanan relied on Section 37E of the Election Petition Act, which deals with violence or irregularities capable of distorting or subverting the process of free and fair elections. It concluded, however, that the evidence presented did not meet the threshold required under the statute.
Okay, people. So basically, let me summarize all what has been said. So it states that you have 14 days after the election to submit, and Mr. Buchanan submit the filing or the application for the court case after the 14 days, which is on October. They said in October. Well, the 14 days has passed or passed, my people. But despite of all that was said, but what I have to say about all of this, I just don't trust none of it. You get me, my people? Remember, just the other day in the House of Parliament, there was some question that someone emailed the wife so that it could be reviewed, to be spoken about or brought up in the House of Parliament. And the person send her an email with the questions early. But when they came into the House of Parliament, she stated that someone, just some moment after Parliament begin, or somewhere down in the session, someone brought her the questions. And the time period for the question to be submitted has passed already. So, for some reason, I don't know, but they decided to ignore that email. For those questions seems of some important matter. Now, it's the same thing, and for the same reason why I don't trust this. This is not, well, it is alleged, but I won't say it is factual or it is fact, because we still didn't see. You get me? So we still do not know if I feel Mr. Buchanan submitted with that filing for the case on a timely period. I felt that he didn't delay. You get me, my people? I just feel like this is also bought out, or there is some favoritism, and this is why sometimes true justice cannot be served in Jamaica, because once you don't have your money, then nothing doesn't make sense, or you can't get no justice, So we are just hoping for the best, my people, and we're just hoping for the best for Mr. Buchanan, because as you know, so many things are going on, my people, and we really need a better leader to direct Jamaica in order for our recovery and in order for future advancement of Jamaica. Future advancement in places especially like agriculture, where we can feed our nation, and our infrastructures like industrial infrastructures, where we ourselves can start produce, where we can increase our GDP. We don't have to borrow loan. We can satisfy with what we produce to feed ourselves, and what we can't eat or what we don't use of, or we can produce so much to feed ourselves and also have to sell. You get me, my people? So yes, I totally do not feel that Mr. Buchanan submitted the request late. I just feel it was bought out. You know, because that's the thing here. You have your money, you get through, my people. You get me? This is not a pick side thing or preference thing, but if we have someone in leadership who is not worthy, you know, or is not trustworthy for the people, then my people, then we need to do the better. You get me? So someone else needs to be replaced, my people. However, you know, the People's National Party have a lot of plans. You get me? And I would love to see Mr. Golding get a run. So if Mr. Buchanan win, yes, we know how it goes, but still, someone else, my people, if someone else even get a try and we see how they perform, my people, then we'll give them gold if they deserve it, but no, we won't if they don't deserve it, my people. So yes, my people, we are very disappointed that the court case was dismissed, or it was dismissed, my people, and it wasn't sorted out or tried properly, you know, but we have to just, you know. Yeah, talking and reaction video for the lady we are talking about Millennial curse breaker. Yeah, so if you're a chosen one and you feel like you're here to carry the weight of your generation and set certain things straight in your family, well, a lot of what this lady have to say will make a lot of sense to you. Let's give her a listen.
Millennials are the system breakers. If you were born anywhere between the early 1980s and the mid-1990s, 1981 to 1996, this message is for you. You did not come here to follow in the footsteps of your parents or grandparents. You came here to dismantle everything they were told to obey. Millennials didn't incarnate in this lifetime to maintain the system. We came to break them down. Our generation was designed to be the bridge between the old world and the new one. We were born into outdated structures, religion, educational, political, economic, and deep down we've always known something about this doesn't feel right. That feeling is not about rebellion, it is literally our remembrance code that we carry. We are the generation that said no more silence, no more pretending, no more living small just to make other people comfortable. We're the first to speak openly about mental health. We're the first to question religion and find spirituality on our terms. We're the first to choose self-love over sacrifice, truth over tradition, healing over hierarchy. And yeah, that might confuse your parents and it might trigger them because they were programmed to survive the very system that we were programmed to end. Our parents didn't come to dismantle the system, they came to maintain it. They were taught obedience while we were born remembering freedom. So when you start feeling guilty for not following your family path, remember that you weren't meant to. You were literally meant to rewrite it. Your awakening, your healing, your boundaries, your emotional maturity, all of it is part of the bigger mission to build a new blueprint for the generations after us. 333 on the clock. The millennials are the first wave of liberators. We cracked the code. We started the healing movement. Opened the spiritual door so that Gen Z and the ones after them could walk through with ease. Our role is not to repeat the same shit that our parents repeated. You are not meant to follow in their footsteps. Our role is to remember who we are, what freedom feels like, and to teach our children from that space. We are the generation that ends cycles. We are the bridge between old earth and new earth. We are the dismantlers. And from our courage, that's how the next world begins.
People, this man is concerned about the fact that it is 1 month since nothing has been done by the government to aid, to help the people who were affected by Hurricane Melissa. He'll state something and I'll speak on it just a bit.
Hey, Mr. Holness, a 1 month now, you know. A 1 month now, the people them are suffering, you know. And in a darkness, you know. Not more than water, you know, Mr. Holness, a 1 month now, you know. What now to feed people them? We know say there is no democracy. And you come with Republican power. You only care about what people are say. A dictatorship you deal with. And we see that clear, see a dictatorship you deal with. Every chance you get your correspond about what people have said and you fix the problem. You only create more problem and problem. We're tired of you. fix the problem or leave the country alone, hombre. A dictatorship you depend, you move like Saddam Hussein, hombre. And the whole of them man there, Putin and Donald Trump, and them the behavior they argue with, hombre. You hear that? I will see.
Okay, my people. You know, what he's saying, you know, he's right in some sense. But what he's speaking, how he's speaking, based on my analysis, is from an average person perspective. Now, I'm going to get a little bit deep into this whole democracy, dictatorship, and what he said about Saddam Hussein. People, now, dictatorship, republic, democracy, and monarch. Let me tell you, all of these words that you hear that describe the type of political rulership that is in a country, the only one is true, and it's a monarch. Yes, my people, the earth is a kingdom, splitted up, what I'll say, providence, with different kings ruling. Kings hiding in the name of prime minister and minister. They choose a lot of names to hide that one is a king. And one can be an evil king or a bad king. Some would say a god or a devil. You understand? And whosoever, based on the king, listen to me now, this is this is why many people do not understand when it comes on to Ethiopia and Ethiopia king. Let me say no. The people that are under the regime are controlled by the regime of a negative king. It is called a what? Many of us don't want to hear that word. It is called, they are, alright. If you have an evil king, the people that are he rules or works under him is called a what? Principalities. Just like the school, my people. Why you think you have a principal in school? What does this principal do? Enforce for us to know and learn certain things that is of the system, which does not spread, which does not give true knowledge. That's why Bob Marley said, give us the teaching of His Majesty. For we do not want the teachings of what? Principalities. So notice, people, all who is ruled by a good king. You call them all sorts of names. You call them earth angel. You call them saints. So in Ethiopia, many of the people that were underneath the ruling of a good king, they are what? Saints. Oh, when the saints go marching, people, me not keep up. Yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys, and big up on yourself, Busman Orion, and we love all you guys always here. And for all of the people that came out today to support, yesterday I should say, to support Mr. Buchanan, big respect and enough love to y'all, my people. So, hot water, stay tuned. Remember to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, I bet none of y'all didn't know that we would be on the ground, you know, to get you the coverage, you know, for what happened there in the trial. You get me, my people? So, thank you guys, you know, Busman Orion, hot water.
Hot water channel, straight to the max. Bring the thing to the people then. Original generous speed. Same way. Man, big up hot water channel, no ice cream. Yeah, man.